What's up everyone? My name's Alicia and welcome back to AA Homestead. And I'm out here today. I'm looking for Andrew. He's chainsawing and we're going to be updating you guys on what with the power company, our consumers coming out and what they have done. They're not quite done yet, but I just want to update you guys on that real quick. He's out here chainsawing, trying to get some of these logs taken care of.
So before we get started, I just want to show you something. You saw me running the chainsaw. So this right here, you have a magnet, and then this right here, and you got some like thumb nuts, that screw and this white cap. So what that does, that goes right on your chainsaw bar right here, and then this measures your wood. So you're able to just go right down the line. Makes it a lot easier. Just wanted to bring that up for a quick second. I don't know, maybe I'll make a 30-second video on it, but it sure has saved me a ton of time.
As you can see behind us here, consumers has came through, where their cutting crew has came through, and it is a lot different than what you guys saw in our last video. We knew that they were coming through and taking out quite a few trees, but compared to what it was before, it is a lot. It really is.
Yeah, so when they come through, they're supposed to go 15 feet off the center of the line. This way, this way. So they did it this way, that's the road right there. So they did 15 feet that way. Had they gone farther, they would have cleared all the trees. But they went 25 feet that way. So they did go 10 feet farther into our property. We'll give you a little better overview of what this little square piece of wood is. And then maybe you guys have a recommendation, but right now ours is kind of thinking we cut down most of it and leave 3 or 4 of the mature trees, maybe a couple cherries and let them grow out, but it looks bad.
Yeah,
so
we're pretty shocked about this, and they're not even done. They still have to come through and finish cutting trees down, which is unfortunate. They still have the other side of the property that they have to do, but we are going to come bring you guys down here and show you a little bit closer of the destruction to our property.
Yeah, this side isn't, I mean, it's bad, and we lost our privacy from behind the house here, but also now when I'm by the garage, I can see the road that way, which I never was able to, so that's great as well. But yeah, they're gonna go through on the other side of this camera, and that's the one that's the most heartbreaking. That's where our little pond is, and that's kind of where my hunting spot is, and it's kind of opening up, so I don't know. I had the idea, I hate morning glories after last year. If you saw that video, we both do, but maybe that's what we do.
Yeah.
And then let them die on the trellis and leave them, and maybe that's a fence. I don't know.
Yeah, we have a few ideas of what we want to do in the future to kind of help give some of that privacy back. That the morning glories is an idea, like he mentioned. They're pretty wild, so it might be a good idea to give us some of that privacy.
Yeah, obviously it'll be on a trellis, you know, with an 8-foot T-post and 6-foot tall overall, but I guess let's go look at the atrocity that, that it is now. So, okay, so first thing, you see this little wood pile. So this is one plus to this happening, is we now have a bunch of wood. I've been working on it every weekend for a couple hours every day, but Yeah, it's and oh, I did forget to mention the neighbor said he's been here since 1996 and consumers has never come through. So when I thought that it was about 30 years, I was actually at least dead on there. It's been longer than 30, maybe 40, maybe 50. I don't know. I mean, who knows? I know in 97 this was all fenced off for a horse pasture, so that's why I assumed a lot of these trees are relatively young, or at least after they started this. I don't really know what else to do with this, you know. All this stuff is ground up. That's so things don't grow here. There was a lot of poison ivy. Obviously, this is going to help that. I just don't know what to do with the area.
Yeah, we're pretty
Yeah.
upset about it.
We're thinking maybe you could turn this into a little orchard type deal. You know, like obviously you got a big tree there. That's nice. There's a nice elm down there. And then there's a ton of cherry trees in here. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe leave one of those and leave 4 or 5 trees. Leave a little bit of shade. We want to leave shade for our house. That's a big one. So, you know, maybe a couple of these over here. But I don't know. I guess we'll give you the overhead. I got a drone shot of it. I'll put that in the video. You guys leave a comment. What would you do with this? Would you just do that, cut it all down, turn it into your orchard? Or down the road we could, you know, add this space for some other animals, which I'm now starting to like because I have a coyote picture from 2 days ago at 1 in the afternoon, 100 yards from our house. So if I put animals over here, they're a little bit more secure. I could even run a security camera on them and keep an eye out. I don't know if Alicia's got any ideas.
I say cut it down at this point. You know, there's not a lot here anymore, as you can see. And for us, as far as this goes, not that we don't have a lot of property. It's not a concern for us not having a lot of property. We have property, but the thing is putting things where we see fit. And as sad as we are about this being done to our trees, it gives us an opportunity to make something of it as well. I'm definitely open to and putting our orchard here. I mean, we could probably even do both trees and, you know, our fruit trees, apples and stuff like that. And then also possibly some animals. I think there's enough room here. We might be able to do both.
Yeah, just be mindful of the trees and the shades and stuff that might come from it. But yeah, overall this area is 1/3 of an acre. 1/3 of an acre is pretty, you know, it's a decent amount of property, especially, you know, just a handful of years ago we were living in the city. So 1/3 of an acre is, that's bigger than our backyard. So
looking pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Compared to what we had.
And then like she said, we do have a fair amount of property. There's like 23 acres, but a lot of it's all wooded. This is, at this point, this is the easiest spot to turn into pasture over time. So we got all these stumps that would have to be dealt with. I just need Alicia to buy me a tractor.
I'll get on that.
Yeah, or a GoFundMe for Andrew's tractor.
Yeah. We are here at about the start of our property line, and we said we were going to show you guys what it looks like from the road. So we're just going to take the Boss and drive down and give you an overview of what that looks like. So we showed you what the cutting crew did to our property, but alongside that, in the first video, when we took that fence down, there was another fence that we talked about that we had to take down. We did not get to that second fence, but we are going to get to that today. It shouldn't take too much to take this down. It's the reason why we're taking it down. It cuts into the middle of the property, and it's just going to open this up for us to be able to utilize this space better instead of leaving it here. So that's why we're taking it out now. But I got to see what's holding this fence up. I don't know if they're zip tied or what's going on with that. So let's inspect that and see what kind of tools we need to take that off. It looks like just these white twist ties, but it's going to be easier to cut them. So Andrew's going to go ahead and get some nippers, and we're going to start cutting those off. You can see part of the fence is already partially down here. We want to take this down just before the vegetation starts growing up more. It'll be easier that way, things aren't growing on the fence. The goal for this fence is to take it out as quickly as possible, not because of the vegetation like I had mentioned, but we are getting rain today. I don't know how bad the rain is supposed to be, but it's supposed to start about 3 o'clock today, and it is 2:46 right now. So we're trying to get this done as quickly as possible before the rain hits. We noticed that there are staples here in this main post. So instead of just taking the time to take all those staples out, we're just going to cut it from here and work our way down. But there is a couple breaks in the fence, so hopefully it won't be too hard.
Yeah, we will come back and get this. It's just we're racing against the weather right now. And so trying to get this done, otherwise there's a chance that we're going to end up having to wait another week.
Yeah, we don't want to wait another week, so we're just trying to do it right now.
Right now, we cannot put our garden in with this fence here. So we do have to get rid of this fence to put the garden in. It's going to come into this area as the back corner.
So at this part of the fence, they twisted one fence into the other. We're down further, it's zip tied, and instead of taking the time, which we don't have right now, to
I need you to separate over here.
separate these, then we're just gonna bolt cut it instead.
It's actually, I would say, in my opinion, the correct way to do it. But when you do it the correct way and you're on a little bit of a time crunch, you don't have time to deal with it. All right, let's try to get down in here. See, because we didn't separate yet, did we?
We forgot one up there.
Where? I guess so. Now let's cut that one too. Well, now what do we look like?
I don't know if it's just the grass or, yeah, we're good.
Be.
It's more trash.
Yeah, there's trash everywhere.
I know. Hold on. Let me get. Hey, wait. There's actually something in here.
What is it? An Amazon package?
Yeah, that's an Amazon package.
Well, what's in there?
I'm scared to open it.
I don't know.
Oh, wow. Why is it doing all the way over here?
Well, let's see. What do we got? Did we order it?
They're baby shoes.
Baby shoes? Did you order baby shoes?
No. Well,
Does anybody need a pair of baby shoes? Maybe we'll do that for our 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
Yeah, there's no name on it. Huh.
They're, I don't know if this is weird or what it is, but, Baby, is that a brand?
I don't know. They look
I
like
think they're
knockoff.
saturated though.
Yeah, they look like knockoff Converse.
We all right then?
Okay, well, surprises keep on coming, you know?
Yeah, I guess so. Might be connected on the bottom.
Yeah, I think so. It's one of those
Yeah.
white twists.
Just another one of the wires. It's not a terrible, like, little twisty tie deal. It's a good idea. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to be able to pull it that way. We're just going to have to constantly pull this way, so we grab just a little bit of roots at a time.
All right.
I think we got it though.
Got it. Could you imagine pulling this out in the summer, how bad it would be?
Oh, yeah, no thanks.
T-post puller.
Yeah, we can just set that on the other side or behind there.
Because we don't technically have to get the T-post today.
Nah, it only takes a second to grab them.
The main thing right now is the fence.
Am I connected?
No.
Probably gonna have to switch to this. It's not exactly like a fun thing to do.
Well, but there could be worse things, I guess,
Yes,
to do.
it can always be worse.
I'd rather do this. Here, let me pull this out real quick.
What's that?
I'm gonna.
Oh, pull it straight?
Yeah.
All right, so here we got the split with the zip ties. Let's see. Yeah, I got these pieces of plastic we don't want.
No.
I might.
Got enough of that in the world today.
Let's see. I can't see anything else.
Right.
Maybe if you push, I can try to move some of these weeds to check. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't see anything.
That might be it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we're good.
Okay, I guess we're going the other way then. Do you just want to do this one and then do that one?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, whatever you want to do, it's fine. Yeah.
This is the last section of this fence before it goes around this post, but we're not going to worry about that down there. We're just worried about till about this point.
Yep.
But it's twisted like the other ones. I mean, it's half and half. There's plastic there or zip ties, and then it's twined in with the fence.
Close up of it, maybe somebody on YouTube can tell me, is that actually the proper way to do it? To me, it seems like that would be the way to go.
So we're just bolt cutting this. Just, it's easier on us.
Like everything, you just do it the easy way now, worry about the hard part later, and then when you get to later, you're like, why didn't I do the hard part then? But that's all right. We'll cross that road when we get there.
Oh, I think I heard it. Oh.
Maybe. Okay, yep. I could pull it back the other way. It's a good chance we'll have to leave some of this fencing just laying out here temporarily and just roll it up when we get a minute. Uh-oh. There, okay. And then we can go finish up that center one. There's that one. This one's a bit more difficult. Oh, they have the T-post inside of the fence. Well, whatever side. There. Oh, that's a lot easier. Okay, are we?
Should we just try to lift?
Yeah.
All right.
You got it? You want to pull one of these ends? This one to the left. The other one's way a mile away. Just don't go too fast. Then I'm gonna bail out of here. A little bent up, but we'll make it work if we need it again. We weren't able to get everything completely done. As you probably saw, we're worried about the rain. Well, the rain came, and so we quick ran inside. We're in the garage now. And we did get, all the fencing is laid down in the grass, and then the T-posts are all laying down in the grass. So all we have now to do is roll up that fence, grab the T-post, and then we'll put them in a separate area. And if you saw one of the previous videos about the planter, Now you can see why we have so many T-posts and why that T-post actually worked really well for the planter. Previous owner left a bunch of them. They're all over the place. So, but yeah, thank you very much for watching.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, take care.
Don't forget to subscribe.